Sometimes life sounds like this. Noise you didn't ask for, deadlines, opinions, pressure, just everything piling up at once. This is what it feels like when you're trying to hold everything, fix everything, predict every outcome, be everything to everyone. But what if you didn't fight the chaos? What if you just added one calm, steady rhythm beneath it? A sound that says, I'm still here, I'm still choosing. That's the power of letting go. You don't control the storm, but you can choose how you react to it or take shelter. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed my beautiful chaos music. Now that we're super overwhelmed and overstimulated, let's talk a little bit about control, shall we? What we can control, what we cannot control, and what we influence. First, we'll draw this circle if you want to participate with me. And then we're going to draw another circle on the outside of it. This inner circle is what's in your control. The outer circle is what's within your influence, and the outside is what's out of your control. What kind of things do we have control over? We're talking about in general, but you can do a specific scenario if that helps you. We do have control over our actions, what we give energy to, what boundaries we set, and how you speak to yourself. Next, we'll go to the circle of influence. What are things that we can influence? Maybe we don't necessarily have complete control over them or no control at all. For example, other people's feelings, our own feelings, our triggers, someone feeling heard and safe around you, your future, and motivation levels. What are some things that we completely cannot control? Maybe things like other people's actions, someone else's boundaries, other people's decisions, what other people think of you, the past, sometimes the future, and our initial thoughts and feelings in a situation. And I would encourage you to reflect on where thoughts, feelings, and actions go within this circle. Do you feel like you have control over your thoughts? Do they feel like they just come and you have no control over what's happening, or over your feelings, or over your actions? This can really tell you a lot about where someone's sense of control is. Does it feel like you're in control of all those things? I would say most of those go in the circle of influence. Our initial reactions to things, our initial thoughts, our initial feelings, a lot of the times are not under our control. Thoughts pop up sometimes, and we're like, where did that come from? I don't know why I thought about that. And feelings come up, and that's healthy to have an initial emotional reaction to something. And actions are under our control. They might not feel like it sometimes, but they are. And that's a skill that you can practice if it feels like they're not in your control. So the hope with this activity is to give you a sense of how much control we really do have over our own internal experiences. Even though we can't always control what's happening on the outside, there's always a choice we have to respond. Okay, so we've made the noise. I've burned your eardrums off with a beautiful song. We found the steady rhythm underneath it, and we've talked about what we can and can't control and what we can influence. Now let's put it all together through a songwriting fill-in-the-blank exercise. And I love fill-in-the-blank songwriting exercises because it's very accessible. You don't have to be a songwriter. You don't have to be a singer. Anyone can do it. If you're a music therapist and you want to use this intervention with a client, I have a whole session plan in the description if you want to check that out. And also you can offer different styles of songwriting and see what the client likes. Like you can do... I'm just going to do a basic chord progression. So here are the fill-in-the-blank lyrics, and I want you to think about what you would put in these blanks. I used to think I had to blank, but now I see I can blank. I'm letting go of blank and holding on to blank. I encourage you to pause and really think about this and make sure it feels true to you. For example, my fill-in-the-blank might be, I used to think I had to have it all figured out, but now I see I can take the next small step. I'm letting go of other people's expectations and holding on to my own rhythm. Let's put in a song. I used to think I had to have it all figured out, but now I see I can take the next small step. I'm letting go of other people's expectations and holding on to my own rhythm. And just keep singing this a few times. We're really trying to internalize it. Something I really like about songwriting and fill-in-the-blank activities is it really helps you internalize the message that you're saying because you feel it emotionally. If you sing it and you're feeling the feeling, it's more likely to imprint in our minds and for us to really internalize and remember the message versus just saying it out loud. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you filled in the blanks in the comments. I'm curious how you guys did with this activity and what you got out of it. If you did get something out of it and you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I post videos on Fridays about music therapy, expressive arts, mental health, psychology, and fun stuff like that. So I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.